Okay, thank you.
Can I ask you, who do you think did it?
Who do I think did it?
Yes.
I will tell you what I saw that day.
Who do you think did it? Just answer a simple question.
What you're doing is you're spinning my question right now.
No, it's simple. Who do you think did it?
Who do I think did it?
Yes.
It was a controlled demolition that I saw, which means it was allowed to happen. If it was allowed to happen because there was no military aircraft in the area, then that makes me wonder if my administration had something to do with it.
You're off in some other world where the political dialogue doesn't exist.
Going back to the Kennedy administration, I believe, Operation Northwoods. Tell us about Operation Northwoods.
In April of 1961, the U.S., using Cuban exiles, tried to overthrow Castro in the ill-fated Bay of Pigs. That was a fiasco, and the Pentagon and the CIA were bitterly stung by that rebuke, and they wanted to topple Castro, so they were hungry to find a way to engage him in a war, to provoke war. And so Operation Northwoods was a series of scenarios that were concocted by the Joint Chiefs of Staff to create a pretext for war. They included shooting down a civilian airliner, sinking a civilian passenger ship, creating riots in Washington or Miami, having munitions hurled into the Guantanamo base in Cuba. This actually garnered the support of many of those on the Joint Chiefs.
Serious proposals at high levels of the U.S. government to create terrorist incidents by the United States government to make it look like Fidel Castro had done it.
Then that makes me wonder if my administration had something to do with it.
You're off in some other world where the political dialogue doesn't exist.
Shooting down a civilian airliner
to create terrorist incidents by the United States government,
creating riots in Washington or Miami,
to create terrorist incidents.
I wonder if my administration had something to do with it.
Having munitions hurled into the Guantanamo base in Cuba,
to create terrorist incidents.
If my administration had something to do with it.
To make it look like Fidel Castro had done it.
Who do I think did it?
Yes.
You're off in some other world.
Serious proposals at high levels of the U.S.
To be conscious
government
of complete
to create
truthfulness while telling carefully constructed lies.
by
To hold simultaneously two opinions.
You're off in some other world where the political dialogue doesn't exist.
Forget whatever it was necessary to forget, then to draw it back into memory again at the moment when it was needed, and then promptly to forget it again. And above all, to apply the same process to the process itself. That was the ultimate subtlety.
George Orwell, The Real Deal. You might want to read that book again.